Hi, everyone. My name is Alice Herndon with hashtag Launch, Grow, Pivot. Today, one of the things that I'd like to share with you is the importance of building your own team, right? And so it's really important that as a business owner, you can be an LLC or you can be a not for profit organization, but you need to build your own team. Having a team to support you in the work that you're wanting to do is very important. And I want to talk to you about that today. When we talk about building a team, the team member consists of having a finance person, having a marketing person, and even having a virtual assistant. Yes, a virtual assistant. So you might be the business owner, or you might be the president of a newly found organization. And the first thing that you say is, I don't need a team right now. I can build it out. Well, those things really are well, and they might work for you for a short period of time until you begin to scale the business. Once you've scaled the business, you'll find that there's so much work going on for the business that you will need to build a team. So, the first thing that I'd like for you to consider is an advisory committee. An advisory committee does not handle the day to day components. However, they do handle giving you some advice as you do something that's called a SWOT analysis. I've shared this before. That's having your strengths, that's having your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your challenges. Yes, I said it. I didn't say threats, I said challenges. Threats seem to make you a victim. And so you're not a victim. You have the ability to overcome. So it's just a challenge and or a bump in the road. As you're thinking about your strengths, I want you to literally write down all of the things that you do well and your why you started the business. Write it down. Now, I'd like for you to write down the weaknesses to your business or the weaknesses that you may have. Weaknesses does not identify failure. It only says that I'm not as strong in this area as I would like to be, or this really isn't in my wheelhouse, but I know how to do it, but I'm not an expert in it. So write those things down. You can pause the video and then you can come back. Now, I'd like for you to look at your opportunities. List all of your opportunities because as you do this, you're exploring what the external environment is doing. That means what your competitors are doing, what's happening in the industry that you're working in. So that way, write down those opportunities. These are all of the things I might be able to do. And you want to see this in the video in building out your business plan. As you go to the next component, which is challenges, what are the challenges that you're faced with? Challenges could be, I'm short on money. What free resources might there be? That's an opportunity. Write that down. So I want you to have each list that's in front of you, your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your challenges. As you do that and you begin to look at all of it, you'll find that, okay, here's another opportunity. Or you can look at your strengths and say, but I can do this. You'll work with this piece, the SWOT analysis, with your advisory committee. The advisory committee will now have a working document that they can now use as advice to support you in building out your new programs or creativity in some areas that you're wanting to now begin to explore. So now that you've done that, building out your team will also mean having a finance person. Having a finance person is going to be helpful in both the LLC or the nonprofit realm. I say that because you need someone who's strong, who knows the CFR regulations, and that can advise you on a financial stance that you can continue to run the programming and building the organization or business. So having a strong financial person, it doesn't mean that you have to have that person every single day on the team. It may be just a few hours a month, but think about that. So having a finance person, also having a marketing person is going to be really helpful for you as well, because they'll be able to say, this is good, but let me show you how we can really zazz this up or spice it up that we can continue to help you focus on your business. So you want a marketing person on your team. And then last but certainly not least, you want to have a virtual assistant and attorney that's going to support you as well. So that virtual assistant will be able to help you funnel down some things by using a CRM, which is a customer relations management tool or consumer relations management tool. It's going to be something where your clients can funnel in, you can see them and you can see where you've touched them, and if you've been able to seal a deal with them and help them in certain areas. It'll also allow you to maintain your notes on the client. So as you're talking to a person, you can go back and you can review what you've done and what you've said to them on the last occasion that you met, so you know what you're implementing now. I hope this is helpful. So, building your team is really important, and you can't do everything. I'm going to say that again. Just because you know how to do a lot of things doesn't mean that you are the one to do everything when it comes to running a business or running a nonprofit organization. It's going to be really key for you to actually build out your team that you can focus on the further growth of the organization and business. That's my time for today. Continue to follow me here at hashtag Launch, Grow, Pivot, or don't forget to finish strong on this Friday. Have an awesome day. See ya.